How's it going, ladies and baristas? I'm Bobby Sex Killer.
And I'm Emilz and I To, and we're back playing the infectious madness of Dr. Dekker.
Now we got Joe with an emergency, so we're going to have to go do that right about now.
Yeah, with Ben's situation.
Should we just go, hello, Joya?
Yeah.
Hey you, thanks for helping me with this grief thing. I'm not sure I have it though.
Hmm.
Well, that's good.
Okay. You didn't like Dr. Dekker then? You don't care that he's gone?
Very interesting that you asked me that.
Did I spell that wrong? Is it I-E-F?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't really know where to
Yeah,
start.
I before E.
I feel a bit numb. Maybe we should just talk about him.
Okay. Dr. Dekker.
It hadn't even been a year. He was a quiet, solitary man. A good listener, as I suppose you'd need to be. His confidence did grow as time wore on, but that's what you'd expect after you've fitted in. I mainly miss our chats. He used to work late with me and tell me things about the patients, things that I probably shouldn't have heard, but did. What do you think of the patients? Nah, perhaps you shouldn't say.
There's a lot of
You can
information.
ask me. Go on, I'll tell you what I think.
I don't think this one is going to be short after all.
No,
Let's do Ben quickly and get that out of the
I'm
way.
just interested there because she said that Dr. Dekker was quite a solitary man, but Miranda says that, like, you know, he dated his clients and things.
She said later on, though, he wasn't.
Oh, okay.
After he fitted in or whatever.
Yeah.
Because she said, like, he started off impartial or whatever. And
and then he got quite involved.
So it's like he went crazy.
I think so.
Yeah.
So, should I get a solicitor, or shall we try and talk it out with him?
Talk it out.
I reckon that seems odd.
Good choice. I'll go and see Ben to see if I can get him to call off the dogs. I have no idea what's gotten into him. Perhaps it's his mum.
His mum?
mother?
I'm not trying to hide anything.
Ben's mum.
She was cuddling him like he was 6. He's 25.
Okay. Now we got this one to work
If
through.
my child went through some traumatic thing, no matter how old she was, I'd cuddle her like she's 5 still.
Yeah. Confidence?
Yeah.
I can't help you with that.
She said that they had chats that she misses.
Little chats?
I don't know anything about that.
Things she shouldn't have heard.
Miss your chats. Just try that again.
I don't know about that.
What did you say?
Things that she shouldn't have heard.
He told you
things he shouldn't know.
about patients?
Yeah.
Most of the patients are suspects, according to the police. Almost all the patients are referred, and some of them are privates, but Dr. Dekker didn't introduce any of them.
Referred? Ah.
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Did I spell that wrong?
I don't know how to spell a referral.
I don't know.
Okay. Oh, there's no follow-up anyway, I see.
Oh.
My bad.
Hadn't even been a year.
Hadn't even been a year.
So,
He was a quiet,
Solitary man.
man.
Quiet.
A good listener,
listener.
as I suppose you'd need to be. His confidence did grow as time
Fitted
wore
in.
on, but that's what you'd expect after you've fitted in. I mainly miss our chats.
Your chats. We tried
He
that,
used
though.
to
Work late?
with me and tell me
Yeah.
things about the patients,
And then she said
things that I
asked
probably
us
shouldn't have
about
heard,
what
but did.
we thought about our patients. So maybe we could ask
What do you
about
think
each of the patients?
Nah, perhaps you shouldn't say.
yeah.
You can ask me. Go on, I'll tell you what I think.
Oh, she'll tell us
She'll
what
tell
she
us what she
thinks
thinks.
about the patients. What did we get?
So, it hadn't even been a year.
A year?
I think you might be barking up the wrong tree.
I should put a question mark on that.
He was
Solitary.
a solitary man.
Quiet. Solitary man.
Sorry, doctor.
Good listener.
Good listener.
I'm not trying to hide anything.
Oh, God. Fitting in.
I don't know.
Jesus. He worked late. Try Dr. Dekker work late.
Yeah. To work late with Dr. Dekker. Like that. Oh,
Yeah.
I keep hitting the fucking arrow now. Or pointy bracket.
We'd work late together on all sorts of things. He was preoccupied with finding patterns in patients, trying to find some kind of order.
Patterns, order. Oh, let's go some kind of order. I think we need to extrapolate a bit more than we have been.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that.
Patterns with patients.
Mainly he was searching for a common experience the patients might have had. That's what led them to his office. He'd study everything, even the referral letters.
Referral letters?
Yes. Letters, parking tickets, holiday destinations. I find those referral letters... He was sure there was a pattern in them.
Maybe we can find the pattern.
Yeah, well, the people are crazy. Oh my god.
Well, yeah.
So finding things in common between the patients. Oh,
Pattern, yeah.
yeah, I see.
Yeah.
It hadn't
this
even
one
been
still.
a year.
Hadn't even been a year.
He was
Maybe
a
I'll extrapolate
quiet,
on these
solitary
again.
Yeah.
man. A good listener, as I suppose you'd need to be.
Like Dr. Dekker was
His
a good
confidence
listener.
did grow as time
Dr. Dekker
wore
was a
on, but
quiet
that's what you'd
or a
expect.
solitary man.
Yeah.
A solitary man.
Good listener.
Dr. Dekker was a good listener. So he spell it?
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah. It just comes up with Dr. Dekker. Dr.
Fit it in.
Dekker's confidence grew.
I've got no idea what you're talking about. Sorry.
Patients.
We could ask about the patients because we haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
Mariana.
Mariana is a special girl. There's something about her that just makes you want to follow her. Maybe that's what a trendsetter looks like.
What did she say? A what?
Maybe that's what trendsetters look like.
Oh, trendsetter. I thought I said transgender.
Elin.
Elin seems like a lovely person.
Let's clear all these
I'm
out.
not really sure why she's here.
Elin is a lovely person, but she's having a hard time. Nathan? See, Nathan seems like a nice guy too, but...
I just want to cuddle Nathan all up. He's such a mess. He's always in the same clothes. He barely talks to me though. It's the same hello every time. He reminds me of Tom.
Who the fuck is Tom? Who's Tom?
Tom was a quiet mess, like Nathan. Youngish, in his early 20s. He taught piano, but he did have a strange hobby.
Strange hobby.
Couldn't you just tell me what that is rather than make me type it again?
Yeah.
Tom liked to base jump. That's basically falling from a huge building or mountain and pulling your parachute before you hit the ground. He started to think he could fly. Dr. Dekker tried to talk him out of it, but Tom had to prove his point. So one day, Tom decided to base jump without a parachute. Can you guess what happened?
He flew.
I don't know about...
Tom flew. Okay, Tom died.
He did die. He was hit by a rock from further up the mountain. He never got to fly. Nathan thinks he knows what his problem is too, but if he's not careful, he'll get hit by that rock. I wish I'd said goodbye.
Didn't get to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
I wish I'd said goodbye to Dr. Dekker. It was so sudden. Here, then gone. He resigned anyway, but that's not the same, is it?
He resigned?
I thought it meant he was resigned.
No, he resigned from his position.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dr. Dekker resigned shortly before his murder. It's sad. But doctors come and go, and only poor Jaya remains.
Oh.
I've got his resignation letter somewhere. I do all the hiring and firing around here. Well, Professor Alderby and the Trust technically do that.
Professor Alderby. Isn't that the guy who did that weird...
God one.
Yeah.
Okay, and who else knew that Dr. Dekker resigned? Like, did his patients know? Because that might give them a motive.
I don't know.
Professor Alderby is a trustee. Did I not mention that?
He's the chaos guy. Trustee?
I think I'm going to get into trouble now. Have you ever heard of secret shoppers? Well, Professor Alderby posed as a patient to test Dr. Dekker. It's just a thing that he does. I'm sure he'll come and visit you at some stage, so please play along.
Test? I knew I liked that guy.
Yeah.
Test is the wrong word. More like gently guide. Professor Alderby had a lot of good advice to offer the young psychiatrists. He really helps them focus on where the problems are.
How old was Dr. Dekker?
I don't know. Can we ask? I mean, I doubt we'll get an answer,
Yeah.
but... Yeah. So we still got more on trustee.
I think I'm going to get into trouble now. Have you ever heard of secret shoppers?
Posed as a patient?
Professor Alderby posed as a patient to test Dr. Dekker. It's just a thing that he does. I'm sure he'll come and visit you at some stage, so please
Or he'll visit
play
us.
along.
Yeah.
Posed as a patient. Alderby will visit
Us?
us? Oh, me. Oh, whatever.
It doesn't have a follow-up anymore.
Yeah, it does. They just moved. It's this one.
Sorry.
They move around. If you hit one that's like that one, it'll move it to the top.
Yeah,
It's a pain in the
I
ass.
see.
But I guess that's meant to keep the asterisks near the top.
Yeah.
I think
As
I'm
a
going
mechanic.
to get into trouble
Why is she
now.
going to get in trouble?
Have you ever heard
Because
of secret
we know
shoppers?
Yeah.
that he's going to come and
Professor
test us.
Alderby
Nobody else
posed
has
as
to
a
know that we know.
patient to test Dr. Dekker. It's just a thing that he does. I'm sure he'll come and visit you at some
Play along? Let's go with play along.
Yeah.
Sorry, Doctor.
A thing he does?
It's very interesting that you asked me that.
Yeah, shut up.
Hold on. Remember, we've got to kind of remember some of the repeat interval ones because there might be a question.
She hasn't said anything in those though yet.
No. Dr. Dekker's resignation letter. Did patients know about his resignation?
Who knew
Dr.
that
Dekker was resigning.
Dr. Dekker resigned?
Yeah.
Alright, what's
It
this
hadn't
one?
even been a year.
Oh, this one again.
Yeah, this is our
He was a
big long one.
quiet, solitary man. A good listener, as I suppose you'd need to be. His
Oh, we haven't
confidence
asked about all
did-
the patients. That's what that'll be.
We finished Nathan.
So Claire.
Claire seems to be shaken by something. You know, I offer her drinks every time she comes in, but she always refuses them. It's as if she just wants to come in, get her session over with, and then run off to do something else.
Back to her dead husband.
It's a bit rude,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Bryce.
I think Bryce has a lot of misdirected anger. I don't think I like him that much. You know, sometimes when things overrun, he's outside waiting for you, and he stares at me as if he's undressing me with his eyes. You know, he's not the first person that's done that, but still, you know, it feels worse coming from him.
He is pretty creepy. Like, really creepy, actually. Who else was there? It was Scarlett, because she was going out with
yeah.
Dr. Dekker, eh?
Yeah, double T.
We haven't ever met Scarlett, have we?
No.
I think you might be barking up the wrong
No?
tree.
Okay. Who were the other two? Jasmine
Yep.
and Lacey.
Lacey.
I can't help you with that.
L-A-C-Y?
I've got no idea.
Just
Okay.
go back.
So it's just the core patients then.
L-A-C-E-Y. No.
Like Kelly.
Yeah.
Did I spell Jasmine right? I did.
Yeah.
Sorry, Doctor.
No, okay, so it must just be the important
The
ones.
cool ones.
Can we ask about her? Jaya.
I don't know anything.
You don't know anything about yourself.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we've asked about all the patients then.
Yep.
Um,
Trustee Dr. Dekker.
there's more to know about Alderby. I need to know more about Alderby.
Yeah.
When Alright. When will Alderby visit? No. I can't wait to talk to Professor Alderby.
It hadn't even been a year. He was a quiet, solitary man.
Okay, so ask her, how long did Dr. Dekker work here?
How had Dr. Dekker worked here? It hadn't even been a year.
I think you might be
Barking up the wrong tree. Give you what? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I think
No.
I'm
It's
going
trusty.
to get in.
Okay, we'll ask. Why will you get in trouble? That's what you wanted to ask.
Yeah.
This practice is owned by a trust. They make all the money and leave me to make all the decisions,
What
which
decisions?
generally means making lots of money. I headhunted Dr. Dekker. And you?
Why has the secretary got so much power here?
Yeah.
That's really strange, don't you think?
It does seem a little bit strange.
So what did she say?
Decisions. She's got all the decisions to make.
You make all the decisions.
I don't know
Did I
about...
spell decisions wrong? I think I did.
I'm not sure.
This practice is owned by a trust.
Owned by a trust?
They make all the money and leave me to make all the decisions. I can't help you with that.
Owned by a trust.
I'm not trying to hide anything. I just don't know.
Headhunted?
I've recruited the last 5 doctors since I've been here. Now I've got a flair for recognizing the extraordinary. Both you and Dr. Dekker were extraordinary.
Dr. Dekker sounds a lot more extraordinary than we do.
5 doctors? Seems like an awful lot.
How long's she been here, though?
Yeah.
Both Cambridge graduates, both top of the class, both pliable, obedient slaves to my every whim. Yeah, that last one's more of a hope than a must-have attribute.
I think I like you.
I do. Can you ask her how long she's worked here?
That cleared that one up.
Yeah.
So we can't ask about the 5 doctors. Whooped!
It's very interesting that you asked me that.
Yeah, not something I
Not-
can answer though. So we just got this one still.
It hadn't even been a year.
Hadn't even been. I mean, we've asked everything
He was a
about this.
quiet, solitary man.
Yeah.
A good listener, as I suppose you'd need to be. His confidence
Maybe-
did
did we
grow
miss a
as
patient?
time wore on, but that's what you'd expect after
No.
you've
Because this is the one that
fitted in.
says, "I'll tell you about the
I
patients" or
mainly
whatever.
miss our chats.
Yeah.
You used
What did
to
you and Dr. Dekker chat
work
about?
late
Yeah,
with
what'd
me
you-
and tell
I mean-
me things
Yeah.
about the
But
patients,
she says about the
things that
patients,
I
but-
probably shouldn't have heard, but did.
That
What
also
shouldn't you have
seems-
heard?
What do you
Yeah.
think of the patients?
Yeah, okay. What shouldn't you have heard, lady?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. What else? What was the one before that?
Their chats.
Hadn't
Oh yeah.
What did you chat about?
What did you and Dr. Dekker chat about? No. Are we sure we didn't miss a patient? We did all of those.
Yeah.
Is it? We tried Scarlet, that didn't work. We tried Lacey
Um,
and Jasmine, they didn't work.
We talked about Tom and
Tom.
Ben.
You missed Dr. Dekker? I don't know. I don't know what to do with this.
hadn't
Did
even
her and
been a
Dr.
year.
Dekker get along well?
He was a
It sounds like
quiet,
it did.
solitary man. A good listener, as I suppose you'd need to be. His confidence did grow as time.
You fit it in. We'll go after you've... I know we've done that again, but...
Yeah. Fatigue.
I think you might be barking up the wrong.
Did you get along well with Dr. Dekker? I think we're going to need a hint to finish this one.
Yeah.
Valentine's.
But we already asked her in the last one.
On Valentine's Day, Dr. Dekker had a session with Claire Castleford at 11 and that nurse, Elin, at 3. Everyone else cancelled. You
Why
should
did
see
everyone
this
cancel?
place Christmas
Because
Eve.
it was Valentine's
I
Day.
was at home though, so I don't actually know who came in. Dr. Dekker did phone and ask me for Nathan's number, which is a bit strange.
Yeah, well, it was Valentine's Day, but everyone says that we've asked so far. That, you know, like, Mariana wasn't doing anything. She's washed her hair. Yeah.
What happened to Dr. Dekker's glass in Elderby's video? Jesus!
Oh, because it was a gravity thing.
Yeah. Was she there though?
I don't know.
It smashed.
How?
Maybe we should check the evidence first.
Okay.
Because we got
Oh, we've got
resignation
his
letter.
resignation letter. I forgot about that.
To whom it may concern, please accept this letter as my notice of intention to resign from my position. That's it. 11th of February. So that's, what, 3 days
3
before?
days. Ask her what happened on the 11th of February.
The 11th of February.
It's very interesting that you asked me that. It's not something I...
Okay.
This is
Still
very-
need,
Sorry?
we're still going to need a hint to get through this.
That's a very simple resignation letter, and he didn't even give, like, 2 weeks' notice.
Hint. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know what to ask about that.
No.
It's going to be something stupid though, I know that.
Yeah.
3 seconds. Count for me. Count.
Uno, dos, tres.
Do you believe what Professor Elderby said about gods? Holy shit.
So we're just talking about Elderby again. I thought it cleared it, so I didn't think we should...
I feel like we should go through that video again then,
Perhaps, yeah.
and then ask stuff about that.
Yeah.
Everyone has to believe in something, don't they, Doctor?
Is that it?
Do you believe? That's it. There's
There's
not
no
even follow-up.
Alright, let's hit the Elderby video again.
Yeah.
Nothing,
It's really
of course.
long though, that's the
The
problem.
faculty
It
thinks
is.
I've gone loopy, like some kind of spongy Mobius strip. That's why I'm here, isn't it, Dr. Dekker? Him, God, the
Cthulhu?
great
Should we ask about
old
Cthulhu?
one,
You love
the
Cthulhu.
elder God,
Yeah.
Cthulhu, however you address him.
Cthulhu?
So you watched the tapes. Ah, gold star for you.
Woohoo!
Thank you, Jaya. Oh my god, we could ask her so much then. Like, there's probably fuckloads to ask her about the Elderby footage.
Yeah.
Nothing, of course. The faculty
You
thinks
can't
I've
start
gone
this video
loopy,
wherever or
like some
skip-
kind of
skip
spongy
through it.
Mobius
That's the thing.
strip.
Mobius
Why I'm
strip.
here, isn't it, Dr. Dekker? Him, God, the great old one, the elder God, Cthulhu, however you address him. Listen to me! You're not listening! It's your only bloody job! Well, let's call him God. He creates this world for his amusement.
Yeah,
something he
that's
can
what he was talking
play
about
with and
mainly, chaos.
occasionally alter
Yeah.
to suit his mood. God
Chaos and
loves
order.
chaos.
Man and woman
When
evolve.
Something goes wrong.
God loves chaos.
Man and woman evolve. What was
Well, she
once
said that
chaotic becomes
Ordered.
Doctor was
more order.
more about orderliness.
Without
finding
chaos,
patterns
he
in
has
common
less power.
denominators. Chaos.
Nobody likes chaos, Doctor. We're supposed to be restoring order, don't you think?
Holy crap, there is so much to ask her about, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
What was the other one I said? I don't remember. Oh, wrong one.
Nothing, of course.
Sorry, we just
The
started
faculty
talking
thinks
about
I've
chaos
gone
and order.
loopy, like
And now we're
some
just gonna
kind
have to
of
go through this
spongy
video over and over and
Mobius
over again.
I'm here, isn't it, Dr. Dekker?
Yes.
Him,
Quite, my
God,
dear. Yes,
the
indeed.
great old one, the elder God, Cthulhu, however you address him.
Skip ahead, come on.
Listen to me. You're not listening. It's your only bloody job. Well, let's call him God.
Oh, man and woman
He
evolve.
creates this world
Yeah.
for his
Should be
amusement.
writing stuff
Something
down.
he can
I'll write this
play
down,
with
eh?
and occasionally
And then we can watch the whole thing
suit his
and
mood.
ask stuff. So man and woman
God loves
evolve.
chaos, but something goes wrong. Man and
And then
woman
stuff about order, which
what
Jaya
was
seems
once
to be all about.
chaotic becomes more ordered. Without chaos, he has less power. When there's too much order, he becomes impotent.
Too much order?
So he needs to instill
For that.
chaos again. And do you know how he does this? No. And yes, but
Maybe
you're
we need to
being
ask
too
about the gaps
granular.
where shit's missing.
He needs chaos so he can
Yeah.
return, and the only
Why
thing
is it
stopping
missing?
him is you. Not just you. You and people like you. Psychiatrists, doctors, nurses. Anyone who is caring for people who are losing their sanity. You
Losing
have
their sanity?
no comprehension how important your job
How
is to
important
you.
your job is?
He doesn't need your version of insanity to spread. He needs chaos. It's not the same. It's just a means to an end.
A means
They're
to
not
an
all
end?
cultists, unfortunately. Once you see the truth, it's hard not to spread chaos.
Not all
yourself,
cultists?
To cause further insanity and harm your own. I doubt it. But can I make you question your reality?
Question your reality.
Definitely. But in doing so, I would be promoting more chaos. On the basis the central component of our universe is chaos, science can
There's so much
only
to work with
document
here.
a perception
Yeah.
of the chaos at any one given moment in time. As by definition, chaos is unpredictable from one moment to the next.
I think this one's
Which
going to be
means that
fucking hard to
at
clear.
any given moment,
To green.
we can choose
Yeah.
to alter our perception of the world. No matter how much chaos
Alter
that
our
may cause.
perception, maybe?
In 10 seconds' time, there will be no gravity in this room, and we will float. 3, 2, 1. You think nothing happened. Where's your glass, Doctor?
Is that the end?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's run through some of the stuff that we wrote down.
Man and woman evolve.
I'm not trying to hide.
Hang on, I think I did that wrong.
I don't know.
Okay, no.
Order versus chaos sort of thing.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't know.
Too much order.
I can't help you with that. Sorry.
Why is some of the tape missing?
Oh. Some. No.
Losing sanity.
I don't know about that.
Important
Doctor.
job.
I don't know anything about that, I'm afraid.
Means to an end.
Well, it looks like we're done with this.
Yeah.
I've got no idea what you're talking about. Sorry.
Cultists.
Not all cultists.
I don't know.
Alright, fine, we're gonna have to hint again.
Alter perception and the gravity manipulation.
I think you might be barking up the wrong. It's very interesting that you asked me that.
Okay.
Breaching patient.
Confidentiality.
Oh, don't be such a... It's just between us two.
Green.
Fuck.
Okay, so we didn't need to go through that video at all.
Oh, bugger.
Well, we're at 30 minutes, so I guess we'll cut this one here and we'll come back with Nathan next.
Yeah, Nathan. And, what was that thing that we needed to talk to Nathan about? Oh, his appointment.
Yeah, it's on our notes.
Okay.
So
All right.
we'll talk to
Because
him.
Dr. Dekker wanted Nathan's number.
Phone number, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, ladies and Bruces, for watching, and we'll be back shortly.